Old Bloke Goes Cooking, Part 1. So cooking is actually one of my favourite things to do. It didn't used to be, no. You see, I don't like hassle and I'm intrinsically lazy. So anything that took more than 10 minutes, the average amount of time it takes to get a carry out, or anything that cost more than 10 quid, the average I was spending on the carry out, was never going to fly. You see, I like to keep it real. I'm not a trained chef. I'm just a bloke like millions of others out there, you know. Most of us don't have little dishes sitting with ingredients already to put into the bowl as and when required. No. We have to rummage about in cupboards and find stuff. Or nip back down to the shop and realise we're missing the eggs for the omelette or something like that, you know. We don't all have the perfect pans or utensils. Things might be distracting us as we go. Kids, better halves, the dog. It's real life. You see, I want to show millions of people how easy it is, despite everything I've just mentioned, to rustle up good, healthy, nutritious meals in minutes. Life's too short to be bothered with 20 ingredients and test tubes then cooking it all. Leave that to the experts. If I go out for grub, I want to be bowled over with stuff I could never cook myself. Back home, these dishes will be things we can all do. Let's have a go then at cooking one simple dish. A bacon and chilli omelette. It'll take about 5 or 6 minutes, but it's still easy and delicious, so let's give it a bash. I know this is just audio at the moment, so I'll try and record the actual cooking process on this podcast. Then one day, we might get a video or even a TV programme out there to back it all up. You never know. For the bacon and chilli omelette, what do you need? More often than not, it's what I've got lying about, you know, but 2 eggs would help. Salt, black pepper, just a pinch of each, and some turmeric. Oh, before I get stuck in, I want to chat a bit about the ingredients and how they work with each other. Now, turmeric, for example, is packed full of legends. It's the spice that gives curry its yellow colour. But it's also the spice that can get you in real trouble, so listen up. Paul, blast my better half. Yes, my sweet. Answer. How come the white sink is stained bright yellow? Have you been farting about with turmeric again? Aye, you see, always wash and clean anything turmeric touches, or you'll end up spending 5 minutes cooking your omelette, but 20 minutes bleaching and scrubbing sinks, chopping boards and utensils. Use and then wash within seconds. Simples. Keep to that and you'll be fine. Anyway, back to the spice itself and all those legends which seem to be backed up by science. Turmeric helps prevent heart disease, Alzheimer's, and it's a powerful anti-inflammatory. The magic ingredient in turmeric is a thing called curcumin, which is hard for us to absorb unless we take black pepper at the same time. Black pepper actually increases our uptake of curcumin by 2,000 times. This is, of course, pure alchemy. Curcumin is also fat soluble, which means that fat will help it get to where it has to go and do its stuff. Luckily for us, eggs are mostly fat and a bit of protein. And in addition to that, we'll use both black pepper and a splash of olive oil to supercharge that turmeric effect. Back to the ingredients. You see, it's good to know what you're eating and how good it is for you. Turmeric, tick. Black pepper, tick. Eggs, well, they're great for making you feel full and they help convert other foods into fuel. They're packed with minerals and vitamins. As far as the bacon goes, 1 rasher is enough, and I usually trim excess fat off, you know, the rind. We have enough in the oil and the egg, the fat that is. Oh, if you're a vegetarian, substitute the bacon with mushroom. I'll talk about the benefits of mushrooms another time. Then I want a few bits of red onion. Man, where to begin with red onions? They lower cholesterol. You see, quercetin is another secret ingredient that occurs in onions. It can lower blood pressure. On top of that, onions contain more than 25 different antioxidants. Great for attacking cancer and diabetes. That works. And onions can actually help you increase bone density. So lob some of them into the mix when I say, and in fact, get them into as many dishes as you can in the future. Oh, I've just realised that I've missed out salt. You know, too much of that stuff, we all know, isn't good for you. So just a pinch, and if you can make it Himalayan salt, the pink crystally stuff, all the better. From the Punjab region of Pakistan, It got its pink tinge from the mineral impurities that kind of is part of it, are part of it really. And these minerals actually do some good, the wee impurities. They prevent cramps, they help bone density as well, and they reduce acid reflux, to name but a few. Just as an aside, the big B&M stores you get just now sell that Himalayan salt very cheaply, so you don't have to be minted to buy it. Finally, there's the bit that gives my omelette the special kick. Fresh chilies. You can make it with jalapenos, but I prefer the long, thin, red or green chilies, and you chop them in 2, and then in 4, and then in 8. No, you just chop them up with the seeds and all. And the chilies you see are another superfood. They reduce joint pain. They make your They make your digestive tract work better. They can reduce migraines. They help reduce the risk of cancer and even fight things like colds, flus, and fungal infections. They also have anti-inflammatory secret ingredient called capsaicin. I think it's called capsaicin. Sorry, say it again. Capsaicin. That's the secret ingredient in chilies. I know they aren't everybody's cup of tea, but populations that have high chili content in their diet are less prone to heart attacks and strokes. That's just a fact. They lower bad cholesterol, you see. Finally, they are known to help with weight loss, which is handy. They raise metabolism and burn fat. Hopefully, all of the above has convinced you that this simple omelette is going to be more than just good food. It's going to be a supercharged superfood that will be both tasty and easy to make. So here we go. Let's go live to the kitchen. Okay, this is an unscripted part, so I'm just lighting the gas under the frying pan. I'm going to put a wee splash of oil in it first. I've got a dog watching me, anticipation of getting something. Go away. Go lie down. Okay, so she's good, the dog, she goes to the door and kind of stands behind the wee line, and she knows that's where she's got to wait. Okay, so bacon. Give me covered for some bacon. Get 1 rasher, that's all you need, and let the oil heat a wee touch. I've got the pan in full blast. I'd normally put the blower on, but you're not able to hear me, so I'll just choke to death instead. Get that bacon in there and get it sizzling. And I put the whole rasher in, and then when it's kind of cooked a wee bit, I kind of chop it up a wee bit with a spatula and a fork, pull it apart if you like, and take the rind off. So I'll do that. I'm going to put a wee bit of turmeric right on it now. I've got a packet I've just got out of the cupboard. I'm just going to sprinkle it over the bacon, so it's kind of covered just about on turmeric. And then I'm going to, while that's frying up, get the onion and pop it in now as well. And I realise I know chilies, actual chilies, but I've got jalapenos. Always a standby for chilies. Basically just chilies, pickled chilies with the same kind of benefits, just about. Amazingly, I've managed to find the chilies, the jalapenos, sorry. Just pick them out with a knife out of the jar. 1, 2, I'll put about 3 slices of jalapeno in with this. I like it quite spicy. And I'm frying the jalapenos as well as the bacon, which has really turned yellow now because of the turmeric. And of course you need black pepper to get the turmeric working properly, so let's get it in. Remember, black pepper enhances the benefits of turmeric by about 2,000 times because it facilitates it getting to your system. And okay, so what do I need to do now? I need to get the eggs. So I've got a cup, and I'm going to crack 2 eggs into it. 1, 2. Just dropped an egg in my iPhone. Then I'm going to get the fork. I'll probably use to eat the thing with and just give it a mix up. Just wash my fingers there. A bit of covered egg. mix these up. Right, so turn the bacon all the time, keep it going. This should be quick. Put the dash of salt in now. Now I've only got table salt today, which is not perfect. A wee dash in with the eggs. I'm going to pull the bacon apart and take the rind off. The dog is waiting for the rind. I'll let it cool down. I don't want to burn the doggy's mouth. Come on, rind, off you get. The pan's getting quite smoky now. Of course, I would usually have the blower on, but I've not today because you won't hear a thing if I do. So I've pulled bacon apart with a fork and spatula, so there's kind of lumps of it now. The onions are there, the jalapenos are there. I'm going to put a tiny extra wee splash of oil in, olive oil. And then I'm going to just, when that gets a wee bit hotter, a couple of seconds, I'm going to blast the egg mix in right now. I'm going to turn the pan so the egg covers the bottom of the whole pan. I'm going to let it bubble a wee bit. This should only take seconds. Get the spatula and just ease away the egg from the edge of this supposedly non-stick pan, which isn't particularly non-stick, but it's okay. And what happens is the edge will cook first and then the middle is still kind of gooey with the egg in there, and you've got the bacon, the jalapeno and the onions in amongst it all. And I'm going to give that maybe 10 to 20 seconds, and then I'm going to turn it over and it's flip it over, so you're going to have like an envelope. I'm going to get one end loosened. The gas is still blasting full pelt, and while it's still a wee bit runny, I'm turning it over. I've just turned it over because this will cook all the time, even when you turn the gas off and put it in the plate, it'll still be cooking. And I don't like an omelette like a rubber omelette. I like a wee bit of softness in an omelette. Okay, and it'll still be cooked. Right, that's it. Basically, I can tell now that there's the gooey stuff in the middle is kind of cooked. I'm going to slide it straight onto a plate and it'll be ready for eating. Put it down in a smoking plate. Turn the gas off. Get that fork and take a taste. Yum. Spicy but nicey. Bacon and chilli omelette in 6.1 minutes. Well, I've just scoffed that omelette and it was delicious. It was nice and yellow with the turmeric, and it tasted lovely, and the bacon was sweet, and the chilies had a wee bit of a kick to them. Just made it lovely, a nice start today. And now I'm going to give the dog that wee bit of rind. Here, sit. Here. She missed it, didn't she? Right in the floor. Now I've got to clean up the yellow turmeric for the floor. Oh, that was some chaos in the kitchen for you. Remember, Old Bloke Goes Running is available in paperback and audiobook and Kindle. And you can get it from most shops and things as well these days. Thanks for listening, if anybody has been listening. And until next time, ciao for now.